challenges does Canelo pose once you guys get in there?
I don't know. I just think, you know, his punching power and his physical size is the only thing that I really.
The man must have seen something when he called Canelo out, because you got to remember, bro called Canelo out. So he must see something in order for him to get that win, and he know he can win. So like I said before, it's our job to get him to the...
Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford have never gotten along, and their latest airport encounter shows the rivalry is only getting more intense.
I have Canelo. Canelo's more comfortable at 168. He's going to fight again for undisputed for a second time at 168. So this is nothing uncomfortable to him. Terence Crawford's a great fighter, and of course we're starting to see that he can probably make 168 naturally. But again, it's a different division. 147, 168, two different divisions.
They haven't fought yet, but the way they had to be pulled apart says a lot about where things are headed. The incident has the pros talking, so let's break it down.
I don't think it's a fight Canelo really wants, if I'm honest, because I think he feels like he won't get a lot of credit beating a light middleweight. And Crawford's going to move a lot in that fight, which is not ideal for Canelo. But what's his options? I mean, like, you know, if Bivol wins, he could fight him for undisputed. That's a very tough fight. What's the other options? You know, Benavidez is up at 175. Obviously, His Excellency wants to make that fight, so guess we could see it now.
From the beginning, Canelo has made it clear he doesn't see Crawford as a real challenge. He's dismissed him as too small, unproven at higher weight classes, and overconfident after one big win against Errol Spence. One fight doesn't make you great, Canelo has repeated time and again. To him, this is just business as usual. He believes Crawford is stepping into something he's not ready for, and once they're in the ring, the truth will come out.
You know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford is a legend. He's great. He's a great fighter. The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, you know, his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Crawford is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
Crawford sees this as his moment. He studied Canelo for years and believes the champion has slowed down, avoiding real threats like Benavidez. After today's tense moment, Crawford didn't hold back. He's tired of being disrespected and treated like an outsider. For him, this fight is already personal.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing.
A lot.
Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's two more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ.
Crawford's move to 154 obs was a statement, but a potential showdown with Canelo at 168 has raised the stakes even higher. After becoming a 4-division champion by defeating Israel Madrimov, he proved he can handle bigger opponents. Now, at 37, with time running out, Crawford is aiming for the biggest challenge of his career, on his own terms.
He was able to take a punch at 135, or Tio, once he moved up to 140, they like, oh, he don't punch his hardest. He punched at 140, but you're moving up in weight, so for me to do it in 3 different weight classes at 27 years old, it just makes it so much better. And I understand the sport of boxing. I understand that at 135, the guys is bigger, stronger, tougher, so they're not able to walk through me. Honestly, if anybody could jump up in weight classes and do it, it's Terence Crawford. I don't know nobody who is mentally as strong as Terence Crawford. So,
not everyone sees it as a risky move. Shafer Stevenson, who spent countless rounds sparring with Crawford, has long backed him to beat Canelo. I've always believed his style is tough for Canelo, Stevenson said. I'm not saying it'll be easy, but he can make it look that way.
If they do fight, Cole, how do you see it going?
If they do fight, I told you I think that Bud outboxes him. I think he's going to use his leg, keep Canelo on the outside and make it an easy night.
Got you.
It's a bold claim, but Stevenson isn't just hyping a friend. He knows what Crawford brings. He's seen the speed, switch hitting, and the power that's often overlooked. Canelo's not walking through those shots, he said. Crawford may be smaller, but he's not showing up to survive. He believes he can hurt Canelo, and that changes everything.
First reaction, of course, it was about size of Crawford. Is it okay for him to move up for 2 weight classes? Yeah, and he has very good skill. He able to win this fight, but there is a lot of but, and even not but. There is a lot of things, small things, which we don't know how he will deal with this. He need to get used to the power and pressure of 168. Maybe he will get used to it, and how he will be feeling himself on the same day when he will fighting, how his training camp will go on, a lot of things. But he's able, he has good skills,
Dmitry Bivol, the man who already beat Canelo at 175, believes Crawford has a real shot, but says the weight jump is the true test. From experience, he warns that 168 brings a different level of power and pressure. The big question, can Crawford's speed, timing, and power hold up against a naturally bigger, stronger opponent?
Do you favor Canelo or Crawford in the fight? Like, how do you think the fight goes?
It goes Crawford will try to keep on the distance Canelo, but also just to keep.
Bivol believes Crawford has a chance, but warns that adapting physically won't be enough. He'll need to be mentally ready too. That's rarely been an issue for Crawford, who's built his career proving doubters wrong. But this time, the skepticism is louder than ever. It's not just about his skills, it's about whether he even belongs. And if that doesn't fuel him, nothing will.
Crawford throwing his hat in to want to fight Canelo at 168.
I mean, everybody wants to fight Canelo. It's the money fight. You know what I mean? I think even Inoue would come up to fight Canelo. Canelo wanted to fight him. I mean, I don't want to see Crawford to fight Canelo, to be honest with you. But it would be. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a great fight. It would be a great fight. But I feel like if I deserve my opportunity, and and after this fight, what else are you gonna say? You know what I mean? This was a tough fight. You know, the top WBC, the top people ranked at WBC are fighting each other. So I mean, it should be an easy call. If I can't get those fights, then I'll go up to fight Bivol, or I'll go try to, I set my conquest on 175. Like I said, I don't want no handouts either. I want to, earn my spots everywhere I go, even at 175. But I see that weight class. I want to become champion at 175.
David Benavidez, who many think should be fighting Canelo himself, is watching this one closely. He called it one of the most intriguing matchups in years. With Canelo's experience and adaptability, and Crawford's skill and versatility, Benavidez believes this could be a fight for the ages.
Yeah, I know you said he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
You can give him a 7 out of a 10.
Oh wow, that high! I thought you were going to say 25.
Well, I mean, Crawford is good. Crawford is good, and I think he's been known that he's going to fight Canelo for a long time. And Crawford, he likes to pick up the weight. So I'm sure he's been working on the weights for a long time. So Crawford, when he has with a person that has a big IQ like that, if you do enough weights, and you stay working for a long time, you have a puncher's chance, and you could, you definitely. Make the other guy uncomfortable, hurt him a couple times. So, yeah, Crawford is a really good fighter. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins.
Okay. I don't know if a lot of people are picking that, but obviously your opinion would matter.